A Virginia Beach man was sentenced today for his role in a robbery that led to the death of a woman back in 2010. A judge sentenced Alex Jenkins to 35 years in prison.
Prosecutors say Jenkins and another man, Tremonte Hines, robbed a convenience store on Lynn Haven Road. During the robbery, Jeannie Murphy was shot and killed. Back in March, a jury found Jenkins guilty in the robbery, but not the murder.
Now, 10 of your side's Jason Marks has been following this. You were in court today when Jenkins was sentenced. What did the judge say about this?
Well, Tom, the judge looked at Alex Jenkins and he said that he's been on the bench for a very long time. And what happened 8 years ago inside the junior market was one of the most heinous and incomprehensible acts he's ever seen.
I see myself in the hospital room, standing next to her as she was dying.
Every time Jeannie Murphy's brother Matt has to come to court, he relives the last moments of his sister's life. She was shot in the back during a robbery in Virginia Beach. Today, one of those robbers was sentenced for the crime.
He'll have plenty of time to think about what he did.
Alex Jenkins will spend the next 35 years in prison for his part, though he wasn't found guilty for the murder the night Murphy was shot at the junior market. Prosecutors say his co-conspirator, Tremonte Hines, pulled the trigger. Today, the judge told Jenkins he believes the jury's findings were a bit light, considering Murphy got a death sentence and her family a life sentence of grief.
I really appreciate those words because sometimes I think the family try to minimize what happened. Maybe that's a way we try to heal, but it was very heinous. It was very disturbing.
Jenkins was asked in court if he had anything to say. He said nothing, not even an "I'm sorry."
Disappointed for my family and me that we don't get anything from him.
Family says they would have loved to see Jenkins get more time, but they know he'll be gone for decades.
I accept what the punishment that he was given. I accept what the jury did. I don't have to agree with it, but 35 years plus a little bit of time over your head. It's no walk in the park.
And we mentioned Tremonte Hines. He's the alleged trigger man from that junior market murder that happened in 2010. In December, he'll have a hearing to determine a trial date. That trial is expected to take place early next year. That's the latest here in Virginia Beach. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.